This is the Ringer Gambling Show presented by FanDuel, and the NFL is officially back. So if you're going to be in it with FanDuel. They've got the goods, futures, live betting, SGPs, your way bets, all of it. The app's clean, it's fast, and yeah, when you win, you get paid instantly, which is nice because Sunday patience doesn't exist. So get your bets in, build something bold, and make every game feel bigger. Download the FanDuel app or head to FanDuel.com/gamblers to get started. The Ringer is committed to responsible gaming. Please visit rg-help.com to learn more about the resources and helplines available and listen to the end of the episode for additional details. Must be 21 plus and present in select states or 18 plus and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut. Paid endorsement. We have it labeled the mulligan. I want to take it a step further, House. We're going to call it the breakfast ball. It is the breakfast ball because I hit a breakfast ball. I'm sure you have hit your fair share of breakfast balls over the years. They're needed. They're needed for those of you who play golf. And basically, we're going to go through the week card. We're going to look back and we're going to say the bet you would take back. And this one, Joe House, is right up your alley. I'm going to start with the New York Giants plus 6.5 against the Washington Commanders. You want to know why I would like a mulligan? I'd like a breakfast ball on this particular play. I grossly appreciated and underestimated the loss of Andrew Thomas for the Giants and how completely different they look on the offensive line when he plays and when he doesn't. And I know this ended up being a 2-score game. I'm not an idiot. The Washington Commanders should have won this game by 3 scores. They played with their food the entirety of this game. Jaden Daniels probably gave you a B-. They would drop passes. They screwed up the end of the half. Washington should have won by 24-plus points. The Giant offense was an absolute disgrace. They couldn't run the ball. Nobody other than Malik Neighbors could go and make a play. And yeah, Joe House, I'm giving you my first mulligan and breakfast ball. Giants plus 6.5. I wish I could take it back.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that. I felt very good about Washington in terms of winning that game, but we all did this with the Giants in Washington. I thought it was going to be close because I thought that defensive line for the Giants especially was going to be able to put some pressure. Man, Washington ran it down their throats. It's the same old garbage Giants. It's just talk, talk, talk. I do have 2 regrets and then a mulligan. I want to get to my regrets.
Oh, so we have regrets and a mulligan. Okay, that's fair.
I regret not putting enough money down on 2 bets that I did win. I can't believe that we were cautious in that Jacksonville, Carolina situation.
Yeah, I should have more on it too. That's an excellent point. Excellent point.
We won, but just not enough. Why did we think that last year some of those barely competent performances by Carolina would track into this year? They are the same, and I cannot wait to bet against them. Just prove it to me. I'll bet against them and then lose some money. But I mean, we should have won a lot more on Jacksonville. And then the under in that Houston Rams game was the lock of the century. And Dream made a great case, and I got down on it. The number was in the 40s. It was 42.5 or 43.5, some crazy number. No way those teams showed up offensively ready. So those are my regrets, not getting enough down on either one of those situations. I'll take the L on the one that's the mulligan, and that was the Chargers going down to Brazil and beating the crap out of the Kansas City Chiefs on both sides of the football. And it's on me. Jim Harbaugh outcoached Andy Reid. He showed up with an appreciation for the weapon that is Justin Herbert, and they had no issue whatsoever establishing pass protection for that man and out-scheming the defensive front of the Chiefs, which is supposed to be the strength of that team. They went 15-2 last year because of that defense, because of the pressure they were able to bring. I think Justin Herbert, speaking of having hours back there, he could not have been more comfortable, and that team played to win throughout the entire game. They did not revert to the run in the second half when they had a lead. They kept pushing the ball down the field. Herbert himself, with his legs, he had the green light to get out there and run. It was a masterful performance on both sides of the ball. That Chargers defense was definitely up to speed, but the forecast coming into that game was what the Chargers were not going to be able to establish the run. And what does that receiver room look like? Well, Quentin Johnson looks like the first round draft pick that they hope for, and the Chargers are legit. That's the one I'd like to take back.
Yeah, totally fair. Totally fair, Raheem. The Chargers, a team that we all shorted going back to our preseason AFC West preview, they had a whole lot of grown men on the field on both sides of the ball. We know Harbaugh is a tremendous head coach. We might want a mulligan on that one.
Yeah, that was actually my mulligan and my biggest regret. I think I read the AFC West completely wrong because Justin Herbert is clearly going to make the leap. And you could argue the way he played on Friday night, he might be the third or fourth best quarterback in the league. I mean, he's right up there with Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. So I think that is the biggest thing that I've read wrong. I mean, I think we all looked at the Rashawn Slater injury and we thought, maybe this offensive line wouldn't be able to perform. We all looked at the fact that last year they struggled against playoff teams. We all looked at the fact that last year they basically generated a lot of turnovers. And this year, I mean, they come into the season and they put the stomp down on the Kansas City Chiefs. And with that, we all bought on the Denver Broncos. It's pretty clear that there's a limitation towards that offense with Bo Nix. He was 25 of 40, 176 yards, 2 interceptions. Look, as I always say, there's only so long fake thugs can pretend. The defense is good, but he puts a ceiling on that team. So I think we bought the wrong team out of the AFC West.
You might be right. And listen, Bo Nix, incredibly unimpressive in week 1. The good news is I am still alive in my survivor. After the debacle that was 2024, by the hairs on my chinny chin chin, Denver survive in advance, and I get to go and make a pick in week 2. The Ringer Gambling Show is brought to you by FanDuel. Ready to fire up your Saturdays? FanDuel's got a boost you don't want to miss. It's called Boostin' with the Boys, and it's giving everyone a college football profit boost every single week. Couple of monster games in college football. I think it's a great bounce back spot for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I would lay the points with them. And then I see the Tennessee Volunteers getting 3.5 at home against Georgia. I think they're alive in the game. 2 games I like this coming Saturday. So here's how it works. Each week, we're giving everyone a profit boost to use on college football. No opt-in gymnastics, no invite-only nonsense. Everyone gets the boost. We're talking real games, real teams, real Saturdays with extra payout on the line. It's easy, fun, and only on FanDuel. Go to FanDuel.com/gamblers to download the app. Check out the Boostin' with the Boys offer and get in on the action. Must be 21 plus and present in select states or 18 plus and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. Opt-in required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut.